website, expo2020dubai.com, or via 2,500 authorized ticket resellers, from Dubai Metro to various gas stations. While a single entry ticket costs 95 dirhams, there are plenty of options from family packages to a season pass that are worth looking into. Whether you're a student or a senior citizen, don't forget to check if you're eligible for free entry. Anyone over the age of 18 also needs to be vaccinated against coronavirus or have tested negative to enter.
Expo 2020 tickets will grant you access to all the pavilions, events, and live performances. It'll also give you smart queue bookings, which will help you avoid waiting in lines for the attractions.
Now let's talk transportation. There's a dedicated public service with 77 buses to get you to and from the Expo 2020 site. It's free of charge and you can catch it from different locations around Dubai and other Emirates. If you're traveling by metro, Route 2020 will take you directly to Expo, where you'll be able to walk to Al Wasl Plaza, the heart of the venue. And finally, if you're driving to Expo, there are 3 entry gates to Expo located at each district: sustainability, opportunity, and mobility. Parking is free of charge and open as of 8:30 a.m. with a whopping 26,000 parking spots. A paid valet service is also available on a first-come, first-served basis. There will be 27 low-floor buses to transport people around the Expo site for free. There are 14 stops and buses arrive every 3 minutes.
Now that you know how to make your way to Expo, don't forget to download the Expo app to create a schedule of events and attractions. With 200 pavilions and hundreds of performances each day, you won't want to miss a minute of the greatest show on earth.
Well, there you go. If you need more advice on how to get here, it was all covered basically in that little video.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Dina did a good job. But it's true. You do need to know all of the ways to get in and out and tips and tricks. And didn't mention my QR code, though, did it? I mean, I'm a bit obsessed with the QR code, I will have to say. So just make sure when you park, that the QR code tells you everything. Now, again, I know I'm in the studio. I'm not normally in the studio, but we've got another reporter out and about, one of my absolute faves. We've got Ashna. Where are you?
Hello, I'm right here opposite Al Wasl Plaza and next to the wonderful UAE Pavilion. Obviously, in the middle of all this hustle bustle that's going on. If you thought that on regular days it's quite busy, you have to see Expo 2020 today.
Oh, actually, listen, I've been walking around the site today, as you have, I know. Is it the busiest you've ever seen Expo? It's incredibly busy, isn't it, today?
True, it is actually quite busy. Every single place you go to is jam-packed with people having a great time. And, you know, if you're watching out there and you haven't been able to make it in the past many hours, then don't worry, because there are still so many amazing activities which are taking place, and best part is it's free. So what are you waiting for? Head on over, come on here and check it out, because today is actually an amazing day. They're celebrating the 50th National Day of the UAE, the Golden Jubilee, something you cannot miss, with a lineup of so many spectacular performances.
Now, as I understand it, Ashna, the park is open till 2 a.m. today, so you've still got a good, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours if you do want to come down and you are in Dubai or in the UAE and you can get here in time. So what's going to be your little things that you're going to be doing for the rest of your time here today, Ashna?
I am actually really looking forward to the performance Journey of a Thread. It's happening 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. again on Dubai Millennium Amphitheater, that's in the Al Fursan zone. But you know what I'm looking forward to the most? They're the fireworks, which are going to take place at 8 p.m. over the Al Wasl Dome. I absolutely cannot wait. That is going to be probably the highlight of my day, and 2021 even.
Oh, it's going to be fantastic. Thank you, Ashna, so much. We'll see you very soon.
See you tomorrow. Oh, it's great, isn't it? I tell you what, it's been amazing here today, hasn't it? It's been absolutely incredible.
Absolutely
and it's been
incredible.
one of those very special days indeed. It's all about enjoying yourself. It's all about coming down here to Expo 2020.
And you were saying as well, it's very unusual that we're here as we see the sun setting. And I've been here a few times, late nights and what have you. It is a totally different place, Expo 2020.
Yeah, just over your back and over your shoulder, the sun's going down in the background here in Dubai on another beautiful day. It's been about, I don't know, 28, 29, 30 degrees, which for Dubai or anywhere else in the world is hot, but in Dubai it's actually quite cool.
You look lovely in golden hour as well. That beautiful sheen on Lee Clark's face.
Yeah, they put a special lens on to make me look 10 years younger. Thank goodness for that. It's funny, you know, one of those days today, you know, even for the moment, we've been on air for 7 hours, since 10 a.m. this morning and right the way through to 5 o'clock today. We've seen air shows. Even in the time that I had a little break to get out of the studios, I bumped into Mimi, who was doing a report outside, and I thought she was just practicing, and then so I'm part of the outside broadcast.
Yeah.
Doing what you normally do.
But it's been fantastic, you know, all of the presenters here, all 4 of you in here with Tom and Ash, and obviously, of course, beautiful Katie Jensen, who you're normally with as well, and then all of the reporters, Nimi, Farias, Ashna, myself, Lane. It's been wonderful to get everyone involved in the whole collaboration, and of course the team sort of all behind the scenes as well. It's been a phenomenal day, and we've got this is just National Day, of course. There is a whole weekend of celebrations, and as you said earlier, yes, today is free to get into Expo 2020, but we're in December, so there is now a festive multi-day pass, isn't there?
Yeah,
95 dirhams.
95 dirhams gets you in every day for the month of December, all the way through till New Year's Eve. You can come as much as you want. 95 dirhams if you're watching in the UK or anywhere in European price-wise, it's about 18, 19 pounds, which is a brilliant deal. All the shows are free. Don't forget John Legend coming up on the 17th of December. If you come that day, on the 17th, you're in for free. On the 10th, we have Alicia Keys, who's going to be here. That's just...
UAE national basketball team.
Yeah, on the 4th, they're going to be
coming
the second,
as well.
2 days' time. They're going to be here, and lots more. We've got Lionel Messi, who's going to be here on dates that we can't confirm with you yet, but he will.
Stop giving away secrets you're not allowed to know.
I've got the piece of paper in my pocket, and apparently I ripped it earlier on. That's the buttons from a suit. Anyway, sorry, that was the wrong piece of paper.
It's been a fantastic day.
Oh, sleep deprivation. Anyway, right, we have had a day to remember, and of course, don't forget to leave your thoughts on social media using the hashtag Studio Expo.
And don't forget to join us again tomorrow for more from Expo 2020 Dubai. But before we go, should we have a song?
Should we have a song?
No, I'm not going to sing anymore for you. I do that every morning for you, so I think we should just say goodbye.
Yeah, I'm going to be back here
If everybody in the Expo 2020 loved everybody in the world, what a glorious world this could be.
It's the culture, the music, the artwork. It's the people.
Come on and join us. A new world is just beginning.
The entry portals are these vast entrance gates to Expo. We wanted to literally blow people's minds when they arrived. They are made out of carbon fiber, so they're incredibly thin structures that look like they shouldn't be able to stand up. They're like veils suspended in the air.
We've tried to capture what we believe the values of this country are.
I chose one bird. From the beauty, the speed, the intelligence, that was the falcon. The fact that the wings open and close like the feathers of a falcon in flight, they are protecting the solar panels.
From an architectural standpoint and an engineering standpoint, it's fantastically beautiful.
The exciting thing about the Sustainability Pavilion is nowhere else can you come and see how a building can be completely self-sufficient. We have 3,000 solar panels on the roof, and they're harvesting the sun and turning it into electricity. The main canopy, the inspiration, was the gaff tree, which are these amazing trees you find in the desert. And then the energy trees, a bit like sunflowers, they track the sun and makes another 25% extra energy.
The concept of the Mobility Pavilion is to create a building that moves light around its facade and tricks the eye.
We were looking at aerodynamics, and there was very sinuous flowing curves. It was something we wanted to try and bring into the design. The central lift can hold up to 168 people.
It's the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory Great Glass Elevator. It's simply spectacular.
Al Wasl is the world's largest immersive projection experience. It is large-scale urban theater. It's not something you observe as a bystander. you're actually participating in it. When you combine that with the visual art, the audio, it looks like it's alive. It looks like you could take your hand and simply pass it through the steel. You can try to describe it, but you have to feel it. It's an experience.
Join us for Expo 2020 Dubai and join the making of a new world.
If everybody in the Expo 2020 loved everybody in the world, what a glorious world this could be.
It's the culture, the music, the artwork. It's the people.
Come on and join us. A new world is just beginning.
He was inspecting the area here and noticed that there is something in this side. Sarouk al-Hadid will remain one of the main icons of UAE.
It tells a story of how when people come together, they create something magical.
He was inspecting the area here and noticed that there is something in this side. Sarouk al-Hadid will remain one of the main icons of UAE.
It tells a story of how when people come together, they create something magical.
الحياة رحلة هبة من الله وامتداد لتراث أجدادنا. كل همسة وكل رؤية وكل نسمة عطر تنعش ذاكرتنا بعبق الماضي وتحلنا لغز جديد.
يا الدو ليش تحبين تجلسين تحت هالشيارة؟
سؤالك يا يدو يرد ذاكرة الزمان أول. من يوم كنت صغيرة أحب أجلس تحت هاي الشيرة، شيرة الغاف القوية. تعرف إن هذه الشيرة معمرة من سنين ومرت عليها كل الظروف. حياتنا زمان أول غير عن الحين، تعايشنا مع الظروف وعشنا على خير أرضنا.
شو تعني لك الأرض يا الدو؟
يا ولدي الأرض شو تعني لي؟ الأرض هي الأم اللي مدتنا بكل شيء وقت حاجتنا. أنا تعلمت الغزل يوم عمري 12 سنة، وإذا خيرات الأرض مو موجودة كيف ندور المغزل وننسج؟ من الأرض ينبت العشب والماعز يرعى منه ويعطينا شعره نصنع من خيوط الغزل. تخيل كيف بتكون حياتنا من غيره. بعدني أذكر أول نسيج غزلته خذ مني وقت وتميت أحاول لين أتقنته، وكل أسبوع كنت أبرع عن اللي قبله واخطاي أقل إلين أتقنت الغزل وصرت أسرع. والعمر يحكم يمي، يديني الحين أبطأ في الغزل، ولكن كل قطعة نسجتها لها معناها اللي يميزها وقصتها وشاعريتها. زمان أول كنا نتيمع ومن يدور المغزل دارت سوالفنا ودارت دلة القهوة وعدينا القصيد، ويوم بعد يوم امتد النسيج وكبر. في غياب يدك ما لي غير المغزى الونيس.
وين كان يصير يدي؟
يا يدك يمي كان يصير البحر، وكان قوي وشجاع، ولا يهاب الظلام ولا يهاب الموت.
خبريني يدو ليش يصير البحر؟
البحر يا وليدي مصدر ثاني للخيرات اعتمدنا عليه في حياتنا. نصيد السمك اللي ناكله، واهل الغوص يجمعون الدانات للتجارة، وناخذ بداله بضايع ثانية لين توسع التجارة ونمت وعم الخير على الجميع. كان يدك يغيب الفترات طويلة، كان يدك يربط حصى في جدمه للغوص، ثقيل يسحب للقوع ويغوص في العمق ويجمع المحار بسرعة، يسحبون ربع على المحمل. يا وليدي الغوص في الأعماق كان فيه مخاطر كثيرة، وحياة الإنسان كان معلقة بخيط، وهو بكل غيصة يا وليدي ردوا لهم سالمين. الرجال سافروا شهور على صوت أوه يا مال، علت معاهم الهمم في ذاك الوقت العصيب. كان لهم نهمة تقصير المرساة وسحبها، ونهمة رفع الشراع، ودعاء يطلبون الله السلام يا وليدي.
دو شو تعني الرياح؟
الرياح يا وليدي هي الحركة اللي تحدث تغيير في المواسم، الحر والبرد والرطوبة. الرياح بحد ذاتها حياة، والهواء اللي نتنفسه هو موجة حروفنا. الهبوب حي الهبوب اللي يلوب، داري على حسب الظروف، دار اللي خلى واليدود، تاريخ وتراث الولوف. هبة سهيلي من الينوب، تسعد بها كل القلوب، ويفارج القيض اللهوب، والنجم لامع ومكشوف. من ثم انيار الشمال ياد السحبنا بالهطال، نقعت شدت للرجال بحر وبراري والسعوف. ويا زين يا ولاة الربيع، امطار خير على الجميع، والرعد دنات تشيع، والحان والغيث معزوف. الضيم في حر السهام، خضر البراري في انعدام، يزداد حسرة واختصام، خاصة إذا هب الطهوف. نختم به الكوس المثير، بشراع مدافع يسير، والبحر لجلاجع عسير، ومن الضبابة ما تشوف. هذا نهجهم الأولين، شرقين مرة ومشملين، مثل الرياح موالمين، سيروا على نهج السلوك، سيروا على نهج السلوك. اللي ما له أول ما له تالي، اعرف الماضي تملك المستقبل، وإذا بدك تعرف هويتك دوم تذكرني، وتذكر يدك، وتذكر الشيرة الغاف القوية. الحياة رحلة وبنعيشها سوا. اكتشفها، احييها، وافتخر فيها.
He was inspecting the area here and noticed that there is something in this side. Sarog al-Hadid will remain one of the main icons of UAE.
It tells a story of how when people come together, they create something magical.
The Expo 2020 emphasized the importance of human capital, innovation, and sustainability as we enter the post-pandemic world and leave the shocks of the past 2 years behind.
We are thankful for the commitment that Kazakhstan has dedicated towards a strong and rich participation at Expo 2020 Dubai.
We are here to showcase the progress we have made in building up our productive human and technological capacity to become leading force in the Central Asia.
The main
idea of the pavilion is to show the gateway to tomorrow. We start from history, we show the culture, we show the present days, and we are looking for the future. And coming to Kazakhstan Pavilion, of course, we tried to demonstrate the Oriental architecture of the building. It combines the traditions and some new technologies. And if you visit Kazakhstan Pavilion, your journey starts from the very beginning. You can see a very nice concert from National Orchestra of Kazakhstan that was specially brought here. The pre-show area shows it's a very unique pre-show, and it shows the connection of the people from all over the world, that each of us, we have more or less the same DNA. Coming to some specific items that we have in Pavilion, I would like to stress that we specially brought from Kazakhstan, from the National Museum, the costume of the Golden Man that was found in the 20th century but dedicates to the first 7th century. And of course, Kazakhstan is very rich of different elements from the periodical table. For example, titanium. Everyone knows that it's very light and at the same time strong iron. But we tried to show that this element is used not only in medical sphere, but in construction, in aerospace construction, shipbuilding, and in construction of some very, very big buildings in the world. When the visitors, they come to the second floor, they can see an interactive table, and it is dedicated to different sub-themes. For example, they can see artificial intelligence there, they can see the space drone of Baikonur that is based in Kazakhstan, and some other interesting things. And of course, the main thing also I would like to stress is the final show. It is called Unlimited Space, and we try to show the cooperation of human being and the artificial intelligence and robotics.
Pavilion is a beautiful expression of the Kazakh pride that we are honored to have standing at Expo 2020 Dubai.
Belize is located in Central America. We are bordered by Mexico to the north, Guatemala to the east, and the Caribbean Sea to the west. We're such a tiny little country that we want to be placed on the map. We have so many beautiful things to offer in our country.
For small developing nations like Belize that are dependent heavily on services and the agro-based industries, the thrust towards future growth is already being experienced as industries such as tourism, real estate, and agriculture continue to reestablish their stake within the economic fabric and investment realities.
Belize has had a remarkable presence in World Expos since its first participation at the Specialized Expo 1984 in New Orleans. And we are very privileged to have you here participating for the first time with your own pavilion.
The The story of Belize's pavilion is showcasing opportunities in investment and trade, culture, people, places, things.
Visitors to Belize's pavilion will get the opportunity to immerse themselves in cultural and natural richness of Belize, as well as learn about how it is championing biodiversity and sustainability in order to protect the natural landscape with which it has been blessed.
In Expo, we decided to showcase several different cultures, that being the Mayas, who are the first settlers in Belize, the Garifuna people, the Mestizos, amongst others. I also want to highlight about the products. Every Friday we do taste testing because we want the visitors to get a taste of what we get back home. If you like it, that is even better incentive for our exporters to be available here in the markets. You get to taste chocolates, spices, juices, you know, different things that we want to bring here for you to say, hey, I really like that, I really want that. And that is the experience that we have been getting actually. Everybody has been asking, is this in the market? Is this in the market? So it's showing us that there is an opportunity for our clients to be able to be in Dubai.
Belize earlier this month hosted its first International Investment Summit, a successful event reassuring global investors that we are open for business.
We are excited that you are joining us on this unforgettable journey and look forward to working closely with you in order to ensure the successful application of our theme, Connecting Minds, Creating the Future, towards building a brighter future for one and for all.
Belize's Prime Minister believes that determination, strategy, and vision for the future are resources in the quest for excellence and success. We are proud to say that Belize now stands poised to become a beacon of hope in the Americas.
We want when you walk into this pavilion, you say, hey, that is Belize. I know where that is. I want to go to Belize.
مدرك على راس الحد خطفنا وكلنا صبيان ويا ربي سلم من مدرك على راس الحد خطفنا وكلنا صبيان ويا ربي سلمنا.
What we are seeing here is the life of the coast people, how they was living, how tough life they was having on that time. The traditional fishermen in UAE, they have very tough skills. They are tough people. You know, life in the coast or sailing itself, it's a tough job because the people which they was diving for pearl hunting, they was diving with no gas cylinder, with no nothing. They was depending on their breath to go down for 10 meters or 15 meters under the water to look for pearls. They stays in the water around 4 months, diving almost every day. They was fishing in so many ways. They had the nets, which they call it a lich, and they had gargur, which is a cage made by palm leaves. And after that, they start to make it by steel. They was throwing the gargur under the water, waiting for around 4 days till the fish will go inside, and then they was collecting the fishes from inside the gargur. The most famous material which they was using in UAE, and they are still using some places, it's the palm leaves, which they are making almost everything, like building houses, making some materials which they was using at home. But coast people have something different also. They was using coconut leaves to make the ropes. The coconut leaves, which they was coming from Africa or from India. A ship like a pearl hunting ship was taking around 10 months by tough people who was working day and night to make one ship.
إذا شاف الصيد وايد العومة وايد عنده كمية يخاف عنها تخرب فتحها فتح الكيس، هي حية ما تموت، يروح يقول لهم مصطلحات بعد، هدار بنهار، من كلمة هدار ريايل يسحبون الليخ الشبك يسحبونه، الين شاف كفاية النوخذة، شاف الكفاية شل في حبل هني، قال بالحبل ربطه، من يربط الحبل خلاص الريال نهضوا الحلج مال الويد سكروه موجوده. زينبو وانا بشكار وتم ينهم، جرح الداس في يدي واخاف اللوم، جرح الداس في يدي واخاف، وهذه عملت هذه ويشيلهم من الداخل ويرميه فوق، يسميه حابوط، مسافه تقريبا 200-300 متر. عاملي 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 عاملي. شوف هذا القرقور، يعني هذا هو، هذا بس من السعف النخيل، وهذا من السلك من الحديد، هذا الفرش، هذه القاعة. قرقور حي الله سمكه يدخله، الكبير والصغير كله، حتى أحيانا من كثرهم، من كثرة السمك الباب هذه ينعفس أو يضطر القرقور على أساس يخرج، وطبعا في شيء يخرج. وفي عندك صافي يدش بقرقور، إذا في نفس اللحظة ما جيت الوقت يشيل القرقور ويروح. الصافي العربي يعني مو الصنيفي، العربي يشيل القرقور ويروح. والقرقور شكل الليخ، حي الله شيء يصير، شكل المسجد، الفقير يدش والمسكين يدش، والتاجر يدش والغني يدش والشيخ يدش، هو هذا هو الحال. هني مهنة الخليج عندنا الحين كلهم الغوص والصيد والسفر، مهنة ثانية ما في، علامات ثانية ما في. وفيهم ما شاء الله كانوا معلمين النجوم، يمشون أفريقيا والهند والسند كل مكان بالنجوم الليل، وعندهم قياسات وعندهم كمال وعندهم كل شيء يعرفون. وهم إذا في صار عندهم حادث ما عرفوا وأي اتجاه رايحين، نزلوا الشمس تحت السفينة بالكمال، يعرفون أنهم هالقد ميل سافل أو هالقد ميل عالي أو هالقد ميل متأخرين. هذا معلمين كانوا في الأول في السابق حق السفر. أما الصيادين الحمد لله كثر.
The UAE Pavilion is located at the heart of Expo, right across from Al Wasl Plaza. The UAE Pavilion is the biggest pavilion at Expo. It's inspired by the Falcon. We have around 28 wings that open and close because underneath of them there is solar panels that absorbs the sunlight. This is part of the UAE efforts towards sustainability. The UAE Pavilion is an immersive experience and multi-sensory experience that will take you back to the past, how our ancestors and early dreamers used to live, how our present is, and what we are looking forward in the future. The moment you enter, you'll be finding the desert of dreams. And the desert of dreams, we are talking about our early dreamers, how our ancestors used to live. What are the values that we've inherited from our ancestors? The ambition, the humanity, the authenticity, as well, the resilience. We are hugging over 200 nationalities as our citizens, and as an essential part of our community. This value of openness that we hold dearly to our heart that makes this possible. The UAE Pavilion is an invitation for you to come and create the future with us. Dream big, because in the UAE, dreams do come true.
Gabon is a French-speaking country located in Central Africa. We are part of a large band of forest that we have in Africa that we call Congo Basin, which is the second lung of the planet after Amazonia. 88% of the territory of our country is covered by forest. 42 different ethnic groups live in this land, and a very unique and authentic tradition and customs that makes them wonderful. If you love, for example, gorillas, there is a national park to go. If you like elephants, there is a national park to visit. If you want to see the amazing landscape that you can observe in Africa, like mountains and savannas and all those places, there is a place to go in Gabon. So you will definitely find what makes you happy if you look for a very original and authentic experience. We definitely help the world to breathe better, because the forest of Gabon is responsible to absorbing 140 million of CO2 every year. Preserving the forest of Congo Basin. This is not only something important for our country, but something important for the whole planet. So as an African country, sometimes we don't have the opportunity to tell our story. And talking about climate change, for example, talking about the future of the planet, we have also our solution to put on the table. So that makes me proud. As a young Gabonese girl, I have the opportunity to be a part of this story, to be a part of this changing, to be a part of this huge celebration, which is Expo 2020. I don't know if you can imagine, you have like 192 different pavilions here. At the first place, you can have the feeling that we are different, but at the end, we are all the same, because we are all working for the same thing. So this is what makes me the most proud. Gabon has also the first economic zone 100% carbon free in the world, and Gabon is the land of the investment opportunity, because the government has actually carried out a lot of reform that makes investment easy and really secure in our country. You will first enter in the first area of our pavilion. So we designed this area to give you an overview of our country, who we are, what we are doing, where are we located on the map of Africa. Once you finish with this first area, you will arrive with a perfect, immersive experience in the forest of Africa, in the forest of Gabon. You will also experience the tradition and the culture of Gabon through the mosque. And then you will arrive to the third area of our pavilion, which is the economy area. We have an amazing holographic device which helps you to go through 5 different topics. So it's actually what our visitor likes the most. And then you will arrive to the tourism area, which is the most funny area of the pavilion, which is actually a beach with a real sand and some animals in the sand. And you will finish in the cultural area of our pavilion and the shop. Who can be the best ambassador for a country if you don't have like the real citizen of this country? So that's the people that you will meet in this pavilion, and you will have the opportunity to ask them all the questions that you want. You have to visit Gabon Pavilion. So together we can create a sustainable future.
I'm so excited to see everything.
I'm so excited for the next 50 years.
We are so excited for the next 50 years.
Hi, my name is Eva.
I'm Khadija, I'm 7 years old. Hi, my name is Lily.
Hi, my name is Jude.
اسمي جوري وعمري 9 سنوات. I'm Ghada and I am 10 years old.
I'm Rufus and I'm 11.
When I grow up, I will be a doctor.
When I will grow up, I want to be a pilot.
I will be an online football player. I think also robots will come and help me in the surgery and doctor stuff.
I want to be a police.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. I want to be lots of things. Maybe an architect or something like that.
I imagine there will be flying cars.
I think they're gonna create robots that do jobs.
And I think that they're going to put dinosaur and dragon's egg in caves and mountains.
I imagine the cars will fly.
I think the UAE will build up more education.
We will have a robot.
I imagine that there is futuristic things that will happen, like machines and everything, and we'll be the best country in the world.
I think in the next 50 years we'll make new planets in the ecosystem and have sustainability there.
I think the UAE in the future will have so much technology and it will be #1 country. بتخيل بعد 50 سنة نوصل المريخ مرة ثانية.
I think we will live in the planet Mars.
Happy National Day UAE.
Happy National Day UAE.
Happy National Day UAE.
Happy National Day UAE.
Happy National Day for UAE.
Happy National Day UAE.
My name is Nof Umar. I'm 24 years old from Dubai. I've been living in Dubai my entire life. I've volunteered in Expo in the pre-Expo events, and I will be volunteering in the third phase. I chose to volunteer in Expo because it's a great opportunity to give back to the country, and since it came to my home country, so it's the best time to actually do it.
My name is Abdallah Al-Amri. I'm 21 years old and I'm from the United Arab Emirates. I volunteer at the media services as a team member. Being here at Expo for me, it's giving back the country what it gave it to us and expand my knowledge and experience and learning different background and cultures from different people, from different nationalities.
My name is Alma. I'm 28 years old and I'm from Bosnia and Herzegovina. First, my inspiration was my husband, who became a volunteer first and then encouraged me also to join Expo 2020 volunteers. And the second is, when I first arrived to Dubai 6 years ago, I was welcomed with Emirati people and other residents here in Dubai. So they showed all the generosity and friendliness. So I saw Expo 2020 as an amazing opportunity for me to represent Emirates and to welcome the world.
I'm Tarini Prakash. I'm from India and I'm a volunteer with Expo 2020 Dubai. To me, Dubai is home because it's the first city that made me step out of my comfort zone and fall in love with the whole infrastructure, and then I became an architect. So to me, it's a major part of who I am, and I love this country. I want to give back to this country by being a volunteer.
تأسسنا من بين الأمم دولة فيها من حلم تحقق أحلامه واحنا بهم هامه نشوف قدامه بعد 50
وعلى كثر الذي مضى خير وسعادة وفرضا نقدر نقول شوف وترى وما بدينا للحين
وعلى كثر الذي مضى خير وسعادة وفرضا نقدر نقول شوف وترى
ما بدينا للحين 50
Welcome to the future. Welcome to Expo 2020 Dubai.
The World Expo in Dubai is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Never before, never again will a World Expo come to this part of the world. It's given us the opportunity to reimagine and to dream. And that's why you'll see the kind of experiences here that are unlike anything else.
The opening ceremony was a story.
It was just absolutely amazing to watch.
You're going to be dazzled by the lights, the sound, the atmosphere.
The themes of Expo 2020 Dubai of mobility, opportunity and sustainability were chosen because they resonate to all of us. Expos are about the future generation and inspiring them.
Very interactive, very engaging for all audiences. It's great to see people coming up with new ideas for more sustainable structures.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's just really exciting.
I really can't find words to describe the site.
This one is the biggest expo in the whole world. It's so amazing and so beautiful.
It's awesome here.
There's 192 countries at this expo.
And to find that every country has its own pavilion, that's exciting.
Every pavilion has a different personality.
You coming here, it's more like you are adding one more star to the show because we're all stars here and you are part of the show.
What it symbolizes is this collective effort to move forward and really chase that humanitarian pursuit for a better tomorrow.
The legacy is where we began. The physical legacy, what this place will look like, and the reputational legacy, what will it leave behind? What will it mean? That's what drives us every day.
Expo! We love Expo Dubai!
Everyone here is a VIP.
Expo 2020 Dubai!
Join us for Expo 2020 Dubai and join the making of a new world.
E il tempo si solleva quando il vento resta fermo e la brezza cessa di ispirare, come la quiete prima che l'uragano stia iniziando e l'ora in cui la nave sta arrivando. E il mare si dividerà per farla passare e scuoterà la sabbia grano a grano e l'onda avrà il suo suono e il vento avrà il suo peso mentre l'alba sta per arrivare. I pesci rideranno nuotando fuori dalla scia, sorrideranno sul ponte i gabbiani e le rocce sulla sabbia si leveranno con orgoglio nell'ora in cui la nave sta arrivando. E le parole usate prima per confondere la lotta non saranno più comprese mentre escono di bocca e le catene in mare spezzate dalla notte giaceranno sul fondo dell'oceano. I empi si alzeranno con gli occhi sporchi di sonno intorbiditi, penseranno di sognare, ma si dovranno pizzicare per comprendere che è vero che è l'ora in cui la nave sta arrivando. E allora mani alzate verranno incontro a che chiedete, ma urleremo i vostri giorni già sono contati e il mare si richiuderà sul faraone e le sue genti. Eh sì, come Golia saranno vinti.
As they're doing their shapes, it could be a ram out on the prairie. Oh, the alligator people. The world that we all live in. The stairs to the heavens. Cheer 'em on, folks. Put your hands together. World-class hoop dancing right here, Dubai. Oh, it could be the bumblebee, perhaps. Yeah. Cheer 'em on, put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Hoop dance. The young bird, the young eagle, the sunflower perhaps. Oh yeah, the world. the eagle as it's getting a little older in its life. Telling their own story right here. Oh, perhaps it's the ram out on the prairie. The sunflower, perhaps. Ah, yeah, cheer him on. That's the eagle that's going. Yeah.
La lancia del pelide magico dono. Per un verso ferisce, per l'altro guarisce. Lei sola lenisce le ferite che infligge. Così sei tu, mia bella tu che puoi uccidermi o farmi risorgere. Non vale altra cura per le ferite che procuri tu. La lancia del pelide in furia in battaglia. Finiti i lutti adduce al suo tocco. Ma è unica avere il magico dono di restituire la vita a chi l'ha tolta. Così
أول مرة نسوي عرض على الماي قدام الكل.
Amjad to the team. The bus will move in 5 minutes.
Let me check.
فوق يعطيكم العافية فوق.
Every moment counts. The heartbeat is going fast.
Stand by.
والله الصراحة في توتر بيني وبينك، بس إن شاء الله نبيض الوجه إن شاء الله.
أهم شيء ما تفكر في شيء. دش على المسرح، أدي اللي عليك، واطلع.
I
everyone down on countdown position, ready for countdown.
Come on, let's
Stand by 2, 1, go.
أثرا على أرض ارتوت بمآثر حالمينا، ورسمنا فوقها وسما رجوناه حلما يحقق أمانينا. رأينا السماء تزهو بنور تزينها تلك الثريا، والنجوم هنا مصابيح تنير العتوم، تروي لنا شروق أرض تجلت بماضيها. لطالما هندس أسلافنا الزمان والمكان، وحددوا بأناملهم الأكوان، اجتمع كل در فيها في درور، رسمت كل المواسم وطمأنت الوجدان.